Hello everyone, welcome to the class. I hope you are all happy. So today we're going to learn about a new chapter. All right. Before that, we are going to watch a small video. So watch carefully. So let's move on to the video.
So this life has given everyone a present, beautiful, shiny and new. Everyone but you. Golden ribbons, diamonds line everyone's path that leads to wide open doors. Everyone's but yours. Wide open doors. Hold on, keep on, even when the road seems very long. Open your eyes, even if it's cold now. There's one thing you should know. Rain will turn into snow. All the rain turns to snow.
All right. So that was a very beautiful video, right? So I hope you all watched it carefully. So let's see what happens next. So here are some set of questions here based on this video. So those who are paying attention to the video can actually answer this very easily. So first is, who is the main character in the video? What problem does the hedgehog have that makes it difficult for him to make friends? And how do the other animals react to Henry at first? And what gifts or surprises do Henry's classmates give him? And what does the surprise gift from classmates tell us about friendship and acceptance? I hope you all have the answers with you. So let's discuss about these questions. Now you have a small activity to do. It is a group activity. You can sit in group and do this. Imagine you see someone in your class sitting alone or feeling left out. Write 5 to 6 sentences about what you would do to help them feel included. All right. So you have to do this as a group activity. I will be giving you 6 minutes. So within 6 minutes, you have to do it as a group, and one member from each group have to present their answers. All right. So let's do that. Okay. So we're going to deal with a new chapter. Before introducing the chapter, I'm going to introduce the person who has written this chapter. So her name is Kate Gaynor. Okay, this is Kate Gaynor, and she is the one who has written the chapter which we are going to deal with. So name will be revealed later. So meanwhile, I have given the hints of Kate Gaynor. Okay, profile. You have to create a profile. For that, I have given the hints: her profession, her major work, her writing style, and contribution. So these are hints. What you have to do is you have to develop these into sentences and complete the profile of Kate Gaynor. Can you do that? Yes. So let's do that. So here is a model of the answer. Kate Gaynor is an author and teacher. Her major work is A Friend Like Simon, a story that promotes friendship, empathy, and understanding differences. Her writing style is simple and relatable, making it easy for young readers to understand and enjoy. Her contribution focuses on social and emotional learning and the moral development of children through her stories. So this is about Kate Gaynor. Now we are moving on to the lesson. So now we are moving on to the chapter A Friend Like Simon. So I'm going to deal with the first paragraph of the chapter today. So let's look at the chapter. Hi, my name is Matthew, and I would like to tell you a story about a friend of mine. His name is Simon. Simon joined my school last year, and I remember his first day very well. When I arrived at the door of my classroom, Simon's mom gave me a big smile. It's nice to meet you, Matthew, she said. Simon, would you like to say hello to Matthew? She asked. But Simon just turned away and looked at the ground. Our teacher told us that Simon would be joining our class that year. He would take part in most of our lessons, but sometimes he would get help with his work from a special teacher. So this is all about Simon. So next we can look at some questions. So who is telling the story here? And what is the name of the new boy in Matthew's class? How did Simon's mom greet Matthew? And what did Simon's mom ask him to do? How did Simon react when his mother asked him to say hello? So I hope that you have paid attention to the part which I have read. So based on that, you can answer these questions. Okay. Now you can silently read through the passage again, and while reading, you might find any difficult words you encounter. First, you can I mean, discuss it with your friends, and still the doubt remains. You can ask me. All right. Yeah, so you have finished reading your passage and you have came across some words which are difficult. One is joined, another is arrived, another is remember. So meanings are given here and the context also given here. Right? Take part and turned away. The meanings are given here. Look at it. So now you have clearly understood the lesson, right? The first passage of the lesson. So based on this, there are some questions listed here. You have to answer these questions very carefully. So let's discuss about that. Yeah, so you have given wonderful answers. I'm very impressed. Now we have a small activity. Think of a time when you helped a friend or someone who helped you and write 4 to 5, 6 sentences describing what happened and how it made you feel. Okay, this is a small activity. You can do this later. You can note this down to your notebook and you can do this later. Uh, Either in from your home, or if you have extra time you can do this work. Anyway, note down this in your book. Now we have very interesting part. Okay, so you might have heard the word adjectives. So before moving on to that, what is adjective? Can you do something? Have you seen these two people anywhere? Yes, right. You have seen this in cartoons. Your childhood is actually in the hands of these cartoons, right? One is Dora, another is Beam. Okay. So can you describe them? They're asking you to describe them. So how would you describe them? First, we can look at Dora. How would you describe Dora? Yes, she is adventurous. Then, yes, she is beautiful. Then how smart? Yes, that is Dora's characteristics, right? What about Beam? What can you say about Beam? He's strong. Then, yes, he's brave and he's kind. Right. So these are characteristics actually describes Beam, right? And the right side, adventurous, beautiful, smart, describes Dora. So these type of words are known as adjectives. So let's further look at the explanation of adjectives here. Adjectives are words that modify or describe nouns or pronouns. Example, in the phrase the big red apple, both big and red. So both big and red are adjectives describing the noun apple. So this is a detail about adjectives. Now we have a very interesting activity coming up. So you have to describe your best friend using adjectives. It's very easy, right? You know who's your best friend, and you can do this. You can, for the time being, you can do this as a group activity. You can select one person. You can describe about him or her. All right. So do this as a group activity. I'll give you 5 minutes. Afterwards, the either person, any person I will call, one person from each group have to present their answers. All right. So best of luck. I hope we will get many funny and interesting answers. So that's all. And you have given very wonderful answers, very funny, humorous answers were there. I liked it very much. So now we are coming to the end of our class. So before winding up the class, I'm going to give you a small homework for tomorrow. The homework is description about your classroom using adjectives. How the classroom is. You can describe the classroom. Okay. So that's all for that. That's all for today. And see you in the next class. Bye.